With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
The question is, an alpha helix is an example of which type of a protein structure, and we are given with the 4 options. So before coming to the options, if we talk about the protein and its structure, so proteins, these are the polypeptide chains made up of amino acids. So these are the polypeptide chains of amino acids, and these amino acids are held together in a protein by peptide bond. So there is the tight bonds that are present between two successive amino acids in a case of proteins. So what happens in this case of proteins, these proteins have different structure. So different proteins have different structure, which is because of the different arrangement of amino acids. So the different structure is due to different arrangement of amino acids, which is due to different arrangement of amino acids. So what happens on the basis of arrangement of amino acids, proteins are classified as primary proteins where the linear chains are present. So these are the linear proteins. So when these linear sequences of the proteins, they get coiled over, it leads to the formation of secondary proteins. So when these linear proteins, it gets coiled over them and leads to the formation of secondary proteins. So in secondary proteins, there are 2 types of secondary structures, which is alpha helix and beta plated sheet. And beta plated sheet, these are the 2 kinds of secondary protein structures. So in case of secondary proteins, the bonds that are present are the hydrogen bonds. So in case of secondary proteins, hydrogen bonds are present, which is formed between the carbonyl O of one amino acid, between the carbonyl oxygen of one amino acid and amino H of other amino acid and hydrogen of another amino acid. So these are the bonds present in the secondary structure of proteins. Furthermore, when the secondary structures, they fold over one another, it leads to the formation of tertiary structure, and ultimately when the tertiary structures, they fold over them and leads to a complex structure that is known as quaternary structure of proteins. So this was about the different structures of proteins. So now if we come to the options, option A says primary. Now primary is a linear structure. In this, alpha helix structure is absent, thus this is an incorrect option. Option B says the secondary. As we have just discussed that secondary structure has 2 types, that is alpha helix and beta plated. So alpha helix, it is a part of secondary structure, thus this is the correct option. And option C says that tertiary, which is an incorrect option, and option D says that quaternary, again it is an incorrect option. So our correct option is option B, which is the secondary structure.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.